Hi friends, this is Juani and welcome to Juani's house. In today's Weight Watchers Wednesdays, I'm sharing with you how I made this one-pot chicken white bean chili. The items that you need for this recipe is you're going to need some jalapenos, some chopped onions, some chicken breast, olive oil, some low sodium chicken broth, some Jiffy cornbread mix. You're going to need a can of salsa verde, Greek yogurt, and 3 cans of cannellini beans, and you're going to need a can of creamed corn. You're also going to need some spices, and I'll share with you what those spices are shortly. Now for this recipe, we'll be making some cornbread, so that is why we have the Jiffy mix as well as the creamed corn. Now we're going to start this recipe by I have my pot here and it's on low, and I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. For the complete recipe, I'm going to link it in the description box, so but just follow along with me. And we're just going to spread the oil along the bottom of the pan. So now I'm going to add my chicken breast. And for this, I added 2 chicken breasts for this recipe. The great thing about this recipe is that it stretches. These 2 chicken breasts is going to be enough for the entire pot of chili. And this is a very easy, fast, and hearty meal. So we're going to go ahead and add our onions, and while the chicken is cooking, the onions will begin to sweat. Now my chicken that I put in the pot, they were still frozen, so you can start this meal straight out of the packaging into the pan. So don't worry about having to thaw your chicken out. So now I'm going to add kosher salt, chili powder, ground cumin, some coriander, and some oregano. And I'm just going to add that into this mixture and mix it all up. Now I'm going to add my chicken stock, and because this recipe has a lot of flavors in it, I'm using low sodium chicken stock. If you would like to use regular chicken stock, you can. This is what I chose to use for this recipe. And now I'm adding my cannellini beans. Cannellini beans they're just white kidney beans, and I'm adding 3 cans of the cannellini beans. The recipe calls for 45 ounces, and each can was 15 ounces. So I added 3 cans of cannellini beans. So now I'm going to just start on my cornbread because I'm letting my chili simmer. Into my package of cornbread, I'm adding some Greek yogurt, and I added half a cup of cornbread. You just follow the instructions on the packaging, and then I'm adding my creamed corn. Stir it up very well, and I have my muffin tins because I think that is the best way to have some portion control. And am I using a measuring cup? I'm putting the mixture into the muffin tin, so I have 12 servings. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this into the oven. Now that it's time to add the chicken, so I've shredded the chicken with a fork, and it made a lot of shredded chicken for 2 chicken breasts. And now I'm going to add the jalapeno peppers too. Now the jalapenos adding this, doesn't make it spicy. It just brings a different brings the level of the flavor up, and it was excellent. It was excellent. It wasn't nothing that was very overwhelming. And once you stir it up and you add in our salsa verde. Now, I love salsa verde. I love green salsa anyway, and the tanginess of the tomatillos and all the other spices in this is just what this chili needed. It really took it up a notch, and I added a fourth of a cup. Remember, I'll leave the exact measurements in the description box below. But guys, this is so good. You are not going to be disappointed. I promise you. And the mere fact that you can have this meal for 1 point, and then we're going to have the cornbread added to it for 3 points. This is a 4-point meal. And, you know, if you don't have the cornbread, you can just eat the chili. So here's my dinner, guys. I just topped it off with some chopped green onions, some scallions, and we have 2 cornbread muffins, and that's it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to Juani's house, I would love for you to subscribe. So guys, I'm about to leave, but before I go, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.